Alright guys, today we're going to be taking a look at the brand new Star Wars Talking Stormtrooper from Disney. So this figure is a 13-inch Talking Stormtrooper, featuring lights and sounds and over 15 phrases. And these figures are only available at the Disney store. For the inbox collector, this has an open front so you can activate the lights and sounds and the phrases. All these figures feature the same picture of Darth Vader on one side, Death Star on the other, and on the back we get to see a picture of the figure and all its features. So let's get this figure out of the box and take a closer look. Okay guys, so here we have the Stormtrooper, and this is even better than I was expecting. The plastic on this is so high quality, it's fantastic. All the armour is a really solid, shiny white plastic and it looks great. The paintwork on the helmet is really nice and clean, and there's some fantastically thin black lining around some of those panels that looks really nice. And the finish on the plastic is just perfect. And the sculpt on the armour is really sharp, but you can just make out where the button is. The unique sculpt on the knees as well is absolutely spot on. On his leg we have the holster, although you can't actually put the blaster in it. The back of this figure seems pretty clean too. It doesn't have quite as many screw holes as the others. And the black and white feet looks really nice and clean. Even the sculpting on the arms is pretty good too. And then we come to his blaster rifle, which again is nicely sculpted. It's got some silver highlighting on there. And the red cap at the end isn't as prominent as it is on some of the other figures. The articulation on this one isn't quite as good as Luke Skywalker, but he comes very close. So we have a ball jointed head, and it's also got the hinge in there as well. The arms with the electronics all seem to be the same, so we can move them up and down at the shoulder, and we can also swivel at the elbow. As for his other arm, we've got a nice outward and inwards movement there. We can go forwards and backwards. We've got a hinge at the elbow, and we've got a turn at the wrist. We can turn him at the waist, and where this figure is let down a little bit, the legs, they only move forwards and backwards, and I think that's mainly due to the way that the armour is restricting it. We have a bend in the knee, and we have a limited swivel at the ankle. As with all these figures, we have a button on the arm to activate the blaster. And as for the blaster, we have 3 different sounds, so we've got, and finally, and then of course we have over 15 phrases. So we press this button here.
These aren't the droids we're looking for. We don't need to see his identification. You stand guard. Give me regular reports, please. Look, sir, droids. Close the blast doors. The Death Star plans are not in the main computer. Move along. Move along. All right, let's go. All right, men, load your weapons. Do you know what's going on? How long have you had these droids? Maybe it's another drill. Follow me. It's them. Blast them. Let me see your identification. She'll be all right. Inform Lord Vader we have a prisoner. Someone was in the pod. The tracks go off in this direction. Stop that ship! Blast them! Open the blast doors. There's one. Set for stun. Take over.
And if we do a size comparison with Luke Skywalker, we can see that there is just a nice scale difference there. So what this figure lacks in articulation, he more than makes up for in looks. And at a £20 price point, these figures are a bargain. So what you get for your money is a nicely done, chunky, sturdy, fun figure. This has been Luke. Thanks for watching.